All right, this is the start of the 2018 trip down to Amish Country in Ohio, Berlin, Ohio. We got 10 Model A's, 21 people,
I do have 6 pair of pants.
a couple of moderns,
No.
and we're all set to go. Tony, you gonna make it? You gonna make it?
Let's get out of this state.
Okay.
I'm looking for the Buckeye luck.
How's that truck running?
Good. Check my water.
Check the water. That was a long, hard run. This is our first break here. How's the new car running, Tony?
Let's get out of Michigan, please.
That
We keep stopping in Michigan.
That temperature gauge working?
So far.
Okay.
I'm working my lean butt.
Yeah. How's that rear end doing?
The rear end sounds very quiet.
Oh, that's good.
Well,
that's
we're
good.
finished
With our little stop here, and we'll get back on the road and head for Toledo. Go over the big bridge. This is a quick gas stop. We haven't had lunch yet. We'll stop up the road. We're about to get on Highway 20. Truck. There comes some pretty cars. These guys wanted to eat lunch. There's one going. There's a pretty red. Our lunch stop.
Here. But that Werther's carvings in Dover, that is absolutely fantastic. I mean, we've been there, I think, 2-3 times.
All right. What's your assessment of these crazy Model A people?
Well, since this is my 3rd trip with them.
3rd trip?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think they're pretty much okay.
Yeah.
Friends.
Good friends?
Yeah, Bob went to the Gilmore Museum with me last year.
Oh, okay.
And then we went on a color tour with you.
Yeah.
Except it was raining the whole time. So.
Yeah, I've missed the newbies down here.
Well, I got
This one. His truck's running good.
It is good.
And Herb's van is just super.
Boy, that was good. That was good.
And you're well this trip?
Absolutely.
So just stay that way.
Yeah.
And Tony, what are you pretending you're Hollywood? These damn Italians, you know?
I'm trying to get some sleep, Jack. Wearing us out.
This is our first dinner. At the farmstead. Yeah, right in Berlin. We got a big gang here. Check.
Hello, Irma. How are we doing? Good seeing you.
Hi, Irma. I miss you, but I love seeing you last weekend.
We miss Irma.
Hi, Irma.
Hi, Irma.
We miss you. We wish you were here. You and Cal.
Hey, Irma. Wish you were here.
So did. Hello.
Hi, Irma. Sure miss you.
Hi, Irma.
Hi, Maureen.
Hello, Maureen.
Hi,
Maureen, you better come with us next time. We can't deal with Jack without you.
Hey, Jack, I knew you left.
Been here, Maureen.
I knew you left something at home. The most important part.
Tony's car did real well. And this guy we're going to try and put points in tonight, or fix his problem. And there goes the Red Devil. And look, going there. Okay, now, Tony brought beer, and it's coming in handy right now.
It is. Yes, it is.
And we're all watching Jim put a carburetor on. Oh, we've had the carburetor on 3 or 4 times. Things keep getting worse. Now we got an old Silverstone, we're going to put that on. Something's going on here.
You bet you, buddy.
This is Tony's turn to do the
Hey,
carburetor.
there's nothing wrong with spooning in the Amish country.
Just to review what we did last night. We took his carburetor off, ran just awful. Tried to put mine on, My float valve was stuck because it's been sitting in my trunk forever. Then we put the Tilliston on, and now I guess we put his original back on and it was just awful. So we put an old Tilliston on and it ran good. This morning I took the carburetor apart, the new Zenith, and there were two big thick gaskets under the float valve, which drove the float way low, so it drove the level in the float quite low, so it couldn't run at all. So it's just a misbuild on the carburetor, and we can fix that. But he's running good now. Basket place. They make them and sell them, and there's no market for their milk anymore, so they're dumping it out in the field. What a shame.
And I don't know how it's all going to be yet, but it's hard to make money on the farm anymore. Of course, now the milk is worth yet.
You're a pretty girl. Well, we found a use for RC's pickup truck. What do we got in here? Ice cold water?
Yep.
And oil? Is that oil up there?
Oh, up there's oil, water, and gas.
Oh my goodness. Well, they're buying the baskets. Waiting to pay over there. Well, he's got 3 cows and 2 horses. And the cows, they have to milk them, and they throw the milk out into the field. There's no market for it. The only potential market would be another Amish guy making cheese.
Going up and down. Right. So here's it.
What do you do?
Okay, look, watch it turn.
Oh, that's a spring you just released?
Yeah.
Okay, and that makes it turn.
Is the pump jack going up and down? Yep. Starting.
Is it still functional?
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Does it still work?
Yeah. The pump's pumping water?
Not yet, but
It will.
There goes the water.
You see the pulley on the side.
you take the
Hey, old timer, you cutting grass? There you go, Miss Wanda. There's Wanda. We don't want to miss her.
Hello, beautiful place.
Time to eat again.
nice drive.
Well, I tell you.
All about food.
Yeah.
Love those hills.
Well,
howdy there.
guess what? We're eating again.
Yeah.
We're eating at this place today.
How do you get hungry every 3 hours?
It's easy. It's hard to do, but we just work at it.
Nice drive today.
Yeah.
Beautiful country.
Isn't it?
And you should turn around and scan that view right out the
Oh,
window.
I know. We always look at that.
I don't know. Can't get
Hey, Bob, did you notice they have baked sweet potato?
I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
That's what I'm getting.
Hello, Maureen. We miss you. Jack needs a navigator.
And as usual, this is our view from our restaurant. Absolutely gorgeous country. Well, we found Barkman's. Took us 3 or 4 turnarounds, but we found them. I don't know how we ever found them in the first place. Oh man, I don't know if she could be any cuter.
So yeah, so did you have a good ride?
Oh yeah.
Today? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so it all starts here. If you will take an order and rip out the lump out on the other side, so cover the full door, the complete door. And we'll go adjusting that pressure, you can make that thing come right to the point. And here we kind of mortise into it. So this has it perfectly fit, you know, from one piece to the next. Put it together to make a fully round apron. Okay, so there's a half round. He's got the other half in here. So what he'll do is he'll mortise the slotting here, put a tenon in those face frames. just because we don't have like we tan in the sun. And you know, it's just you can't keep it from getting dark unless you use black wrap from Alaska. So yeah. So you can always trace back. You know, if a friend comes to your house, they want a piece like that. Where did you get it? You know, be a plate house, plate on the bottom. Actually, there's one straight out where you just came from. There's one at South. Again, after the machine sanding is done, the final hand sanding is here. You see all the side lights, the back of the draft booth, sanding. He's not having to find the next guy, you know, I just change. He just makes it work.
How long you been building furniture?
About 3 months.
3 months. How do you like it?
Pretty good.
Great. How old are you?
14.
14.
He's gonna dip the ice cream for you and just help yourself. We got syrup.
Oh, she's dishing out the ice cream. And brownies.
Oh, we've got to have a brownie. Marty, this is for you.
Are you girls? Your family?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Do you work here too?
Nope.
No? Well, the ice cream's wonderful. Thank you. Holy cow. Fantastic. Anybody else?
Are you okay for another ride? Does anybody else want to ride?
That was a big hill.
Yes.
These are the spectators. Found some shade.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the
How's the ice cream?
Don't go very fast. That I don't want. Okay?
You got
Yeah, what is that video?
Chester at the Kodiak place. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a good many years ago.
96.
Was it? Yeah.
Wow.
Just imagine
That's
Kodiak.
just a
Does it
couple
even
years ago.
exist anymore?
Yeah, well, year after we got married. No, we got married in 95.
Camera?
Oh, camera. No, I don't think they have any camera shops.
Rochester, New York.
Rochester, New York.
That was our national.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was Kodak's headquarters.
We always went to the National.
You're supposed to be having fun now, Big Al.
Oh, I'm having a ball.
You're having a ball? That old car's working.
It's working. It makes a lot of noise.
You're working it hard.
It makes a lot of noise, first and second gear.
Oh, you're going to get to hear that a lot. Well, thank you for coming along, Tony.
You're very welcome, Jack. Thank you for asking
You're
me.
getting enough to eat?
I'm going to try to, yes, as soon as I'm done filming.
Oh, boy.
Carol says the potato soup is good.
Oh, all right. Well, then it must be.
Tony has been our entertainment for the...
You know, most of my video is eating. I've had you eating for about 32 minutes now.
Yeah.
So I'll have to cut.
And you know what? You probably didn't get it all.
I'll have to cut that out a little bit.
You have to work on catching them chewing, you know,
Yeah.
mid-bite.
And I caught you drinking beer.
That's true. Only once?
Oh, yeah.
Dave?
Yeah.
Drinking beer?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Is there any peach pie left?
1249 bill.
Where's she at? Where's she at? Now he got that.
How's the willpower over there?
1249.
I can sit there, record this whole thing while I'm eating.
I tried.
Yeah, you did. quite long enough.
All right, who had the peach pie? Anybody have the peach pie?
No.
No. Oh, they're not good?
Fresh peach.
Did you have the meatloaf?
No.
Meatloaf was excellent.
That's what everybody's saying.
Yep.
All right. Well, Lillian, did you eat enough again?
Yes. I quit right there. And I'm last again.
Did you take photos of everyone with the homemade ice cream this afternoon?
A lot of it, yes.
Okay, all right, that was good.
But I was busy eating it too.
That's some of your lens right there.
Yeah, I know. Had dinner in Mount Hope, then came down to Charm, and I did my little excursion up this huge hill. Most everybody had to have first gear. One guy says, or Tony says, he went up in second. That's hard to believe, but he must have a heck of a car.
At the end of
What's
a
this?
hard day
A beer party?
Beer party. This is it.
All right, here we are Wednesday morning. We're heading for the auction. Another gorgeous day. And we have our Amish dinner tonight. We're at the auction. Here comes some more. Down the hill. Pretty guys going over there. Here's where they park them. And this guy's parked a little crooked. She's taking pictures of pineapples in the front seat there. I guess that's a version of what would be a buggy truck. That's got a cover on that one. Oh, look in the back. I'll sell a hanging basket. Got more buggy parking back here. This is across from the loading dock. There's a whole family going to the auction. Little girl leading the horse to the post, making sure her wagon's not too close to the other. Whoops, I think they hit. That little girl can handle them. She's probably 10 or 11 years old. Unloading. Boys taking care of their horses. There's a buckboard of sorts. Look at that guys. 2 tables of them. Oh no, it goes on and on. Parked in so fast. Here's a pretty one. Well, the auction hadn't started, but that's where they view the animals. They come in the left door and go out the right. The auctioneer and his helper are over here. They put cushions on the seats. It's kind of set up as a small amphitheater. And if you've ever seen a sore back hanging onto a man, that's one.
Can't hear him when he's talking sideways.
The folks coming from out of town.
Could I get some harness in here?
Oh, you betcha.
Okay, how long you've lived around here?
Let's see, I'm going to be 90 years old my next birthday.
Oh.
And I was born here.
Okay.
I think I've been here 90 years.
90 years? My goodness. My heavens. Well, what about these ladies? How long have you been here?
Just about 25 minutes.
25 minutes? Oh, all right. Okay, we're at Lehman's. We had a light lunch. Yeah. You can believe that. And there's Wanda, still eating. Did you eat too much?
Don't leave without us. I don't know where it happened to Bob.
We're getting ready to leave Lehman's and hit the cheese store. Mr. Cotter. Going into the cheese factory. Look at these. We're all worn out. We've been Amished out. Stirring up some cheese. It's a long trough of cheese. And they have a series of them, so they have a very high capacity. Well, this is happy hour and I drank all the wine so far.
The food's exactly the same. The only difference is you're not sitting down in the restaurant, you're sitting up in the bar.
Tony drank all the beer.
It was an empty table. Of course, we didn't know it. But they have big bags. And the mermaids came down.
Plastic on the bottom, you just loosen that, and I don't know what it is on top.
Probably have to do the one at the top under the steering.
Maybe,
The gas tank, probably.
But yeah, you can turn that whole column, it's loosened up to underneath the gas tank too. And you can turn it. You know, you can probably turn the thing quarter of a turn maybe. But that'll readjust your rods underneath to make it, you know.
Well, we're about ready to go to our Amish dinner. Hope it's good. We've never been there before. And then we head out in the morning. It's been a great trip. A little too much getting lost, but We'll get there. Oh, look what we got. Oh my goodness.
Amish dinner.
Oh yeah. It's beautiful out here, huh?
Oh, this is beautiful.
And we got old Uncle R.C. snoozing. Yeah, how can you snooze and push on the rocking chair at the same time?
Check his eyelids for light leaks.
Oh boy, look at this.
You know, Lee, I got to ask you a personal question. He said, yeah. I said, the ladies are checking all the clotheslines as we go by because they're don't wear underwear. And he started laughing. He laughed so hard. And he said, oh, no, we wear underwear.
There we go. This is Richard Troyer. And
you want to go in?
we're going to have our dinner. Go on in, guys.
He'll get you while you're empty, and he'll get you while you're full. Thank you, sir. How you doing? Yes, sir. Welcome. Hello. Levi and Betty Stutzman's home. That's Levi right there.
Levi. He's
Levi. And the dog. What's the dog's name, Levi?
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
Oh, Tinkerbell.
I see, look at it. He's got the
They're set up. A lot better than a garage.
And there's peanut butter spread for the bread. And if anybody wants to use the restroom, it's over here on the right.
Okay. Good. All right.
Okay.
Terrific.
Sure, I'll say the blessing.
All right. The four things that separated the Anabaptists. So last October 29th, we celebrated 500 years of the Reformation.
Kind of cool.
Real. Once we got
He had to replace a bunch of pieces.
Well, what is it, lemon or raspberry? What's your favorite? I know you had one of each.
No, I didn't.
You did?
She did.
He had the raspberry, so I could try it.
Yeah, it was good.
I had both.
Oh, okay.
And I think I like the raspberry. Only by that much.
Okay, I would have voted for lemon. I liked them both. Amish dinner was in. It was very good. Good people. And look at those cars. And we ate right in their house next to the kitchen in the dining room. Well, we had a good dinner. Heading out. Oh, we gotta fix that. Oh, they love the cars. And here comes Jim with his Tilliston carburetor, running like a top. We're heading out. Another good trip in the Amish country. Oh, we got just the Model A's on the way home, 9 of us. The Moderns have already left. And everybody's got fuel, and we'll see how far we can get without getting lost again. Okay, we got our first breakdown. Stopped for our potty stop, and Jim's battery was at 1 volt. About 1 volt we measured it as. So now we've got a jumper cable going, trying to charge his battery. Trying to get it started and hope that it'll run. His fan belt was loose, so we're hoping that the alternator wasn't putting out on it.
Gas on, put her in second or third. Jump it, jump it.
Well, after our breakdown, we made it here to a nice Wendy's along Highway 20 for our lunch. And there's Jim's car, and be exciting if it starts. We know they fixed it. Looks like the belt was loose, so the alternator wasn't charging, and somehow that battery went to 1 volt in an hour of driving, which is surprising. But they charged it enough to where the ignition would fire, and tighten the belt, and the alternator works good. And we'll see. An adjustment here. Look okay? Wait a minute, who said that?
It will start.
Oh man, I guess.
Pretty positive.
Yeah.
It's Ellen's car. It's going to start. Come on. Ah, look at that.
Fantastic. So that was the problem. The alternator. Heading home. We're almost back in the Detroit area. It was a good trip. Do it again sometime. I sure recommend every club within striking distance of the Holmes County Ohio. Sure ought to make this trip. I'd be glad to help.